They were dragged. United States military forces have just invaded Venezuela, stormed the presidential residence, and physically abducted President Nicolas Maduro and his wife. They were dragged from their homeland, thrown onto American aircraft, and are now sitting in US custody on foreign soil. President Donald Trump himself confirmed this operation, bragging that elite Delta Force units carried out what can only be called a modern-day kidnapping of a sovereign nation's leader. Let that sink in. A sitting president, taken by force, flown out of his own country by a foreign military power. This isn't some dusty history lesson about CIA coups in the 1960s. This is happening right now. This is 2026, and America has just shown the entire world that international law means absolutely nothing when you have the military might to ignore it. The Venezuelan government released frantic videos showing attacks across Miranda, Aragua, and La Guaira states. Maduro declared a national emergency before he was seized, warning that the United States would not succeed in stealing Venezuela's oil and mineral wealth. But his warnings came too late. The invasion was already underway. And now he's gone, ripped from his nation like plunder. And why? Because Venezuela dared to control its own resources. Because Maduro refused to hand over the world's largest oil reserves to American corporations. Because he wouldn't bow, wouldn't submit, wouldn't play the puppet. Without further delay, let me play for you this essential speech from Professor Pel Olumumba for a better understanding on what is happening here.
But let us settle for the sake of Venezuela to think about democracy as has been defined to them by the United States of America. Remember, the United States of America, in its silent and even public statements, believes that the entire region in Latin America is their backyard. And because it is their backyard, the people and the leadership must do what they want. And if you doubted that, you can see when they are comfortable, they are comfortable when you have leaders who are doing their bidding. And when leaders are not doing their bidding, if it is Noriega in Nicaragua, if it is Bishop in Grenada, if it is Bolsonaro in Brazil, then they love them the way. If it is Milei in Argentina, then it's fine. But when you have Hugo Chavez in Venezuela, who is saying we are going to respect what the international order says, that all nations are sovereign and are equal. We want to use our oil the way we want to use our oil without being dictated to, then America becomes uncomfortable.
Africa, Caribbeans, South Americas supposed to be uniting now and try to be together and stop betraying themselves. Because what exactly happened to Maduro right now in Venezuela, I know there must be an insider, because America cannot come from America and know where the president is at the same time, at the same moment, and go and catch him, take him away without nothing. Venezuela citizens play the major role there. There is a betrayers in the country. The Maduro is fighting for the benefit of his people, but the betrayer, the agent of colonial master, working for the profit of the United States of America. That is to show you that international law is of no use. The law only catch those that has nobody to speak for them, not for colonial master. It is time to wisen up and support Captain Ibrahim Choworo, Senegwet, and Abdulrahman Chiani. Continue to watch the Element TV, where we bring to you history and the politics that shaping our continent, Africa, Caribbean, and all over the world. Touch the share button and always share your thoughts in the comment section.